Welcome into the stream, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy Tangential Tuesday, as always.
Such an aggressive welcome.
That's my usual welcome.
The initial welcome, it felt a little extra aggressive.
Apparently, Caitlin's got a problem.
As a kitty cat, I have to say, meow.
Well, you know what I have to say? Meow. Too much energy, calm the fuck down. I will not be silenced. Welcome into the stream, everybody. Fun fact, because Caitlin is the best. One of the redeems, wait, this year's off though. There we go. One of the redeems from our subathon earlier this month is officially here. We have the cat ears, and I am honestly more excited than I probably should be for them, and they may or may not end up being a permanent fixture. Fanboy! What's good, Sela? How you doing, my friend? Trying to get a melee ROM working right now. Hey, let's go, Cryptid. Hopefully it's not too much of a pain. But yes, welcome into the stream, everybody. It is so dang good to see you all. I have missed you guys the last couple of days. I'm glad you're doing good, Sela. How's everybody else doing? Haley, I'm so sorry I missed the Pazusi. I was getting my water. I believe the word you're looking for is gender apathetic. That's fair. That's fair. Fiancé is finally out of the hospital. Oh, good. Good. How's she doing? Ears mixed with the new maid outfit is gonna make tents pop everywhere. You know, I should mention that really quick. We'll go ahead and drop the Discord so it's easy to find. But we currently are in the waning moments of a poll to decide the other last thing before the month of maid. There is a poll currently going on in our Discord for the new maid outfit. Currently, the winner with just a little over 50% of the or a little under 50% of the votes is the one that I thought you guys were gonna go for. But there's still time. You never know what happens. If you haven't already, make sure you go vote. But we got some choice options in there, and they will be worn.
Did I call it, or did I call it that these degenerates were gonna go for the pink and blue?
You did. You absolutely did. That's fair. That is super fair. Is she at least doing a little bit better now that she's out of there and actually, hopefully, at home? Yeah, no. What Josh said. Hopefully she's on the track to actually doing better. Venom, my friend. How are you doing, y'all? Thanks to that absolutely wonderful and beautiful human being right there, I currently have kind of, would you say teal or turquoise?
They're like a seafoam green.
I currently have seafoam grain toe beans because Venom was so very kind and gave us my... See, Venom was 100% with you, love.
And this is why Venom and I are going to be best friends whenever we're all in the Pacific
Honestly,
Northwest.
though.
Venom is happening whether you like it or not.
It's going to be amazing. But yes, thanks to Venom's insane generosity, we got to go for pedicures yesterday, and it was so necessary. I can't remember the last time I went and got one. She's just tired from the whole thing. That is so very fair, Sela.
I need to share something about our pedicure experience.
Is it going to be the thing that I was probably going to share?
I think it is. Listen, you guys, I love this human being in front of you. This human being, some may say.
This human cat. At the moment.
At the moment.
Some could even say human toe bean. I'm sorry, I'm going to shut up now.
So, Sean spends a lot of time on his feet. He's a very active person. We love that for him. However, he does not take the best care of his feet. And so I looked over at one point after the girl had done the soak, done the pumice, and used the little grater scrapey. And the amount of dead skin that she pulled off of this person's feet was extremely concerning. I looked over and I looked at him and I was like, babe, we're gonna get a pumice for the house.
It's fine.
Literal foot cheese, Josh.
I can't.
It was like Parmesan, like grated.
Thank you, Josh.
It was like
thank you.
Bottle parm, just dunked all over.
That was not how it was. That was not at all how it was.
Babe, it was clogging the thing.
No, it was. There was a lot. That I will say. Like, the entire back of the little, essentially like hand cheese grater that she took to my foot was covered. Alfredo sauce.
That is not a cheese sauce I ever want to taste.
I'm fucking dead. I'm dead.
My toe beans are a delightful royal purple.
They are. They're also a little sparkly. It's adorable.
Or sparkly.
I think my favorite thing was, though, as she was done with all the massage and everything, she like kind of jokingly asked, "So what color polish you want?" And Tozarella. She's like kind of jokingly, but also probably partially because she felt like, "Oh no."
That's tomato bisque.
That is tomato bisque. We had. I'm banning you all. You have permission, Venom.
We're gonna make Venom a mod just so she can
The lady doing my feet was like, "So what color do you want?" Probably expecting me to just, "Hey, what's up, Ethan?" She grossed me out, so I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourselves. That's fair. But yeah, she like I'm sure was expecting either to just say like nothing or just clear coat, and I was like, "Nah, I want a light blue," and she was like, "Really?"
And my tech looked at him too, like, "Really? Blue?"
I was like, "Yeah," and one of the little like disposable files nearby, I was like, "Yes, I'm kind of similar to that," and she goes, "Okay," and she walks away and she comes back with a couple of options, and then like once they were done painting. They like straight up brought the manager over and were like, "Pretty toes, right?" It's like, why are you making this weird? It's literally just toes. It's fine. Exactly.
His feet are like the lighter, except a lighter version of the lighter greens on my shirt.
Y'all didn't pay for it, so Venom's the only one who actually gets pictures of
yeah,
this.
no,
except
Venom.
For maybe my lawyer who's in chat right now. Ethan, my friend, how you doing?
Venom got straight pics of us like getting pedicures and then of our toe beans after because we were like. So now Venom is added to the roster of people that have pictures of your feet.
Yep.
And
it's
my feet.
Yeah, what the hell? I would never forget my lawyer, especially on a tangential Tuesday.
I think Venom might actually be the only one who has pictures of my feet.
Fair. That's fair.
And a surprising amount of people have pictures of yours.
Yeah, no, we were talking about it yesterday, and I think it's like 6 people. It's either 5 or 6 people at this point.
Why do you people collect pictures of his feet? I'm so He's
to
cute.
Be fair,
don't get me wrong, I adore him.
To be fair,
but like
half of them were from when you jokingly posted a picture in the Discord of my feet, and we're like, "You guys, this is only going to be here for like 2 minutes. Grab it now." And then Nico and I think Josh and maybe one other person grabbed it.
No, I specifically sent it to Josh.
That's right, you did. Damn, should I really give it away for free?
Man, them feet shit pics, they come cheap for him, guys.
Here's the thing, though. That's how we get you. We'll sprinkle in the little tastes. And that's
Of
when
the
the
Toby
only
and
feat
Grace.
finally comes. Oh, God. Nope. We're done. We're done. But yes, we are here, as always. I say as always, we're only in our second week back to doing, but we're here for Tangential Tuesday.
Oh, no.
Fun fact, the capture card's actually working properly, although when we switch to the screen, it's probably not, because it is my capture card, and it likes to be an absolute bitch. But before we do that, as always, if you like the music you're hearing in the background right now, do yourself a favor, go check out Josh, aka Reset Vibes. Man makes some absolutely incredible music. The album he's working on right now is going to be amazing. So I don't need a new capture card, because apparently JD might actually be sending us the spare that he and Wibbles have. So sometime soon, I might actually have a properly functioning capture card, which would be nice, because this Elgato piece of garbage that I've had since I started streaming is... It still functions. That can still be said. But it's, it's not naked right now. That is another thing that I can say. Second stream of not having to have it completely exposed to the world. Let's see, if they don't, let me know. You might be able to cop one from work. Yo, dude, you are the best, Josh. I appreciate you, man. But with all that being said, shall we move on over to the world of Ace Attorney?
I don't know if the world is ready for it.
I don't care if the world is ready or not. It's happening anyway.
I don't know if you're ready for that.
Am I ever ready for it?
I don't think so.
We're gonna see if this week we can get more than, I don't know, 15 minutes of gameplay in the 2 hours we have today. On the plus side, and I'm gonna regret saying this immediately, but we're 12 minutes in and we're actually to the game, so that's like 8 minutes faster than last week. I feel like I deserve credit for that.
Hey, Bam.
Yeah?
How much actual gameplay of this case have you done?
We made it to the first day. Alright, character voices time, which I also have to say really quick. I was actually a little bit concerned the last 2 days because I had a massive sore throat for like the last 3 or 4 days. So as I was getting ready to start making my lunch for today, I was like, fuck, am I actually gonna be able to do character voices, or am I gonna have to bitch out on this and be like, sorry guys, but only normal reading because Sean's voice is not actually there. But I woke up this morning completely fine, so we actually get it. Objection. Where's the cat, or where's Chad's cat ears? You gotta get him yourself, stranger. It's your Caitlin court is long and slow. Let the maid work. See, Josh gets it. Josh understands me. This is why he's my hetero husband. How you doing, stranger? And anybody who I haven't asked how you're doing. How is everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm getting a very judgmental look from Caitlin, which I'm sure comes as no surprise. Nick? Maya? What am I going to do? I'm gonna get yeeted at, aren't I? She muted my mic. Would that mean Josh is Reset Derp? Or are you Sergeant Vibes? Okay, what was it that you called us the other day, Josh? Because I absolutely adore the objection. We can hear you.
Was it Derp Vibes? Reset? Derp?
Was it... okay, I might actually have to pull up Discord and try to find it really quick because it was fucking perfect.
Yeah, Sean is totally going to play the game today,
Derp
you
Set,
guys.
there we go.
He's
Derp
totally
Set.
playing this game. I
Derp
promise.
Set is perfect. Gotta have an official ship name, which honestly, I think Derp Set is fucking perfect.
I was about to say we don't, and then I remembered it's Scorp Derp.
I was going to say, we have been Scorp Derp from the early days.
Honestly, I'm so mad at this stain on my shirt.
I'm so sorry.
Where is it?
I will take care of it.
It's here. It's here,
I'll
guys.
get it cleaned up. I gotta do some probably towels tomorrow, so I can clean it.
I'm so mad about this.
We will not let that stain.
I love this shirt. It's Sinogre. He's like one of my favorite monsties. He's the only one I have a plush of.
Do you want to hit it with a Tide to Go pen really quick, just to make sure that it doesn't...
I have that. I
You
forgot.
do, exactly. That way we make sure it doesn't stick in, and we'll get it all taken care of tomorrow. Alright, back to video game. Here, shout is the absolute best. Yes, oh my god, Venom. I am so with you on that. Like, I don't think I've ever lived anywhere without having it readily available, because Shout is the best. Objection, where's the recap?
The what?
There is no recap. We haven't actually done anything.
Oh, actually, Stranger pulled that in Wibbles' chat earlier. Y'all, the recap joke is dead. It was fun last week. There's gonna be something new today, I promise, guys. It's gonna be okay.
I can't. All right, let me try to play the game. It'll never die. Fair. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Yeah, no, Maya, this is your second time potentially being sent off to die.
Oh yeah, didn't the first game start almost with Maya getting accused of murdering her sister?
Yeah.
Yup.
This is our second time bailing you out, Maya.
Maya!
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, see, there we go. It all started right here in this detention center. Objection, nothing is ever new. It is all just copied off each other. Fair. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so... Don't want to bring up the case yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. It's gonna be fine. Tell me about your magical ability of channeling, Maya. So you're the master or something of the Korean school of channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. I will try not to have a trash voice. Let me get some water. Because apparently I can't stop having a frog in my throat.
To be fair, we just ate a lot of cheese, so I have the same thing.
That is very fair. But many people think that channeling isn't real. That it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. And the thing that it was an act. The thing that always makes me uncomfortable every single time is the just front and center titties of the underaged Maya. It happened this time too.
Still 17 in this?
Maybe. I mean, it's been almost a year, so maybe she's over 18 at this point.
Was she 17 at the beginning, or was she?
I feel like she was 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm too scared to look it up, so we're gonna just ignore the booba that is probably definitely not booba we should be staring at.
Illegal titties!
In Korea, they don't reach adulthood until age 20. Fair enough, so either way, it's still a minor. Yep, there we go.
Technically, doesn't this take place in America?
San Francisco. So kind of a weird mishmash of Japan and California. So,
America, you're legal at 18, even though you probably shouldn't be.
I'm pretty sure it's younger in Japan, because Japan's got some weird shit. So, either way, it's uncomfortable, and we're just gonna move on from it. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so she's 28 in Spirit of Justice. Oh, is she really? Okay, how long after Justice for All does Spirit of Justice take place? I don't know. Exactly, we're just gonna move on. Much appreciation, my man. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get into the weird territory of, oh, but you know, she takes on the age of whoever she's channeling, just like, you know, that little girl looking character is actually 4,000-year-olds. We're not doing that game. We're just gonna ignore it. And again, I'm gonna try to actually do it for real, but we're just gonna move on. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. Yeah, no, Nick, somebody got murdered, so yeah, obviously. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. I'm sure you can move on from this one. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Tell me about that, Maya. Don't just leave it at I had a dream and then leave it alone. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable. Really suffocating. And when something like that... I see. I have no idea what to say to that. I had a dream, but I forgot about it because it was a dream. The fairy had a dream. It's where most people end it when it comes to MLK. Yeah. Yep. There was a really familiar smell, too. What? Under the ground? Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. Gosh dang it, Sela. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. Maya... Are we all forgetting about the gunshot wound? I'm just saying. Again, I'm pretty sure we can look at the... Actually, we don't have any autopsy report, so never mind. We'll come back to that thought. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Let me guess. Tomorrow? Sounds like tomorrow. You know,
as it always is in this game.
Honestly, if there's one thing that can be said, at least there's an expedited justice system in this world. There's not actual justice that comes a majority of the time because all of the prosecutors are corrupt as fuck. But at least it's quick. And help me know. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait! This jewel. This is called a Megatama. It's a magical charm and it's protected me. Give this to Pearlie, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Okay. I gotta go talk to the weird child. Hello, small child. I know I'm a grown adult, but I need your help. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Alright, the first thing I want to do is if we can get into the room, because I feel like we're going to find something. Let's see, that really protected you and totally didn't allow you to murder someone. Exactly. You're innocent and free and have not murdered anyone yesterday. That never happened. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Alright, let's go into the chamber. Because there's got to be something for us to find in here, right? Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two.
Is it just me?
Hmm?
Or is it weird that a defense attorney can just waltz into crime scenes and investigate with no gloves, no supervision, no little booties, nada?
Yep.
And then his evidence is non-contendable.
Yep. Totally
That's
normal.
Suspicious.
Totally normal.
That's weird.
Hey, what's up, Breeze? How you doing? How have you been, my friend? It has been a second. What is good? I appreciate you, my friend. Forever and ever, the Ace Attorney shirt will be worn when we're doing this. I don't know why I paused for a second there. My brain is broken, apparently. The person you channel murder, is the channeler still the guilty person?
It's not broken. It's just a little bruised from concussions.
Fair. That's fair. Will you accept the reverse charges on this channeling? Caitlin, this is make-believe. Do not worry about it. Caitlin's favorite 4 words. I can't count. Don't worry about it.
Josh actually said it is 5.
Man. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or 2. Words. Oh, fuck. What was the voice that I gave for her? Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. I have Katie that will take care of that. Yeah, do it, Josh. I swear this lady has had 3 different voices now. Probably! See, are y'all forgetting the absolute terrible continuity that I have when it comes to voices? In this world, the police only hand evidence over to the prosecutors, so this is the only way for the defendant to get any evidence, unlike real life, where the prosecutors only hand things over a few days before trial, and the police only discover stuff helpful for the prosecutor. Yeah. And whoa, you're going way too fast.
Technique, what shaft feet?
I will not be stopped today. We're gonna make it through. Half of today's stream will be video game.
Will it actually, though?
Yes! I'm calling it. I will not be distracted for more than an hour.
That's very confident.
God damn it. ADHD brain says nope. I'm gonna try at least. Half of today's stream will be talking about doing video game. Here, Sean, can I distract you to talk about cheese for the next 40 minutes? No, oh no. See, the last time you tried to start a debate, we wound up with uncircumcised potatoes, so I don't know if I want you to start another debate, Ethan.
What?
That's right, you weren't here for any of that.
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Jazzy, you're good.
No one needs any of your sass. You got too much for your tiny ass. Listen, I'm so sorry. What? Ethan,
okay,
I'm gonna need you to back all the way up.
I will explain. So, when we were finishing stream, when we were playing, Probazem will beat the first game before you beat the chapter because you'll be even more distracted in court, honestly.
Oh, God.
So, here's what it came down to. We were at the end of that stream where we were playing, it's time for a recap, god damn it! Why do we do this all the time?
Well, I'm not around okay, so here's the thing, you guys. Over the summer and, in previous times, I was here all the time. I, got to see all the shenanigans. I was a huge part of it. But now, I work a lot more. Gizmo, get away from your brother's food. So, I need him to recap the shenanigans for me. So, please continue.
So, we finished playing an airport for aliens currently run by dogs, because we weren't vibing with it. And we had a little bit of time to kill. So it's like, what do you guys want to talk about? And Ethan goes, how does everybody like their potatoes? Skin on or skin off? And obviously, cultured people, skin on.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
There's better flavor, there's texture, doesn't matter what you're doing it. Even mashed potatoes.
It even helps capture some of, the moisture from, the butter and everything.
Exactly. It helps catch your seasoning and your butter. Yep. So Raven was the only one in chat who does not believe in potatoes with skins on.
Why?
And so Raven's response when we were having this conversation was to just, out of nowhere, drop, I like my potatoes circumcised. So I'm actually going to be making circumcised potato merch when we do the merch line.
Do we have to?
It'll be a very exclusive, 2-week thing and then never again.
Okay, but also...
But that is where the circumcised and uncircumcised potato joke come from.
Speaking of the merch, you guys, we were talking yesterday about a calendar we are making for next year. Sadly, It is not made yet, unless we get enough subs in September. note.
I have a perfect for this. I'll drop in the Discord. Oh, please do. Tiny apples, circumcised potatoes, and meepus merch.
But
truly the culmination of what this community is.
There is something that Sean and I have a complete plan for merch that I think that everyone is going to be super excited about.
It's going to be fun.
Eventually, we will be asking for some contributions from the community for this, which I think that we're both super excited about as well. And there will be a special little secret something from our good friend Joshua, aka Reset Vibes.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic, you guys.
Awesome.
I'm so excited. We have the whole thing planned out. We're so excited.
But, I hope you guys know that holiday season 2024, we're actually going to have some fun stuff. Like, I may or may not actually end up doing... well, we'll have to message you about it.
I'll text you about it, Josh. I'll DM you. I think we've told you about this.
I may or may not be doing derp-themed Christmas stockings.
Yes, you did.
It might happen. But yeah, no. Once we actually get everything up and running, I promise there's going to be some super dope stuff. Because if we're going to make merch, it's got to be some dope things. Okay, but okay. I have to look at the meme first, and then we will video game. Oh. Oh my God. Let me just put this here. Okay,
Gizmo and I are leaving. He's an innocent being.
By the time I'm home. Hey, it's always good to see you, Venom. Have a good appointment, my friend. Okay, I have to share this. I have to share what was just sent by Sela, speaking of circumcision. Help, how do I stop my Jewish roommate from doing this? I love that you just had this at the ready, too. Not even knowing the context of what we were going to talk about, just perfectly you were ready with this meme. God, that's fucking fantastic, Sela. This is so much funnier than it should be. God damn it. This is fantastic. I have no words. Thank you for sharing that, Sela. My rabbi approves of this meme. I'm racially Jewish, and I also think this is hilarious. Oh. Whew. All right. Let's try to get it back together.
I think after that whole sequence, we all need a palate cleanser of some sort.
Ace Attorney time. Actual video games for palate cleanser.
Nah, that's too basic.
I will say though, we're gonna. Oh no, what do you say?
I have no idea. I expected you to come up with something.
I forgot. I'm the cymbal clapping dancing streamer monkey. No, I will do the funnies.
The cymbal clapping monkey is what's in your head, not what you do.
That's fair. We gotta get the tangents out today though, because I gotta be honest. Tomorrow's going to be a serious ass stream. We got 2 games that we're going to be finishing. I am setting aside, I think I've got like 4.5 hours tomorrow for us to be able to play, but we're finishing both Slay the Princess and Meg's Monster tomorrow because I need to see the ending for both. That way we also are refreshed and ready to go when another Crab's Treasure drops next week. Serious derp stream. I call bullshit. You know, the thing that plays into my head, at least for one of the 2 games, is it's fully narrated. Dude, it's gonna be so serious. Sean swears it's gonna be super serious. Why does no one take me seriously? I shout as I have cat ears on my headphones.
That your partner bought you?
So about doing video game. Alright. Acting. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. I'm still saying she did it. I don't know how. Oh, dear sweet Mystic Maya. Curled up constantly for last night as I did. Aye, Nico!
Josh is all in.
Sick, let's go. Okay, yeah, no, y'all. Should we... No, 8 or like 6 to 8 months, depending on how early we can actually make it, is too early to spoil it, right?
I think we should announce it around November.
I think that sounds good. But you know, y'all, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic.
Actually, you know what? October for the community contribution part.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. No. So prepare yourselves for right before Spooktober begins. There will be a quick thing for y'all to potentially be getting involved with. Didn't even start it, but yet I stopped the gaming. It doesn't take much, man. It really doesn't take much. It's okay, we had a recap instead! Okay, but do you know why the recap meme is never gonna die on this channel? Because far too often it just naturally happens. I don't know why. Because, like, in thinking about it, it's something we've done for a long time. Like, at least going back to when we started Ace Attorney. I don't know why. Let's see here, because Haley and I are stubborn about it, that too. And see, it's better when it just perfectly comes out like that, where I'm not even thinking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, no. So here's how the joke started out. Fuck, I'm doing a recap.
But, like, it's funnier to me when it's, like, organic like that versus fair. When it's a little more forced.
Fair enough. Last week on the derp. Fuck. Okay. Let me read. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too. I have the chance. Okay, let's look around first. Some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Maybe we should go look, Nick. Beautiful, expensive folding screen. That still says this. This is... Ma'am, how does your hair stay up like that? Is it even real hair? It's a fair question, stranger. I fucking called it! I called it from the beginning. I don't remember what her name is. We'll see if we have the profile. This bitch right here.
Okay, but also taking me back to the big case of the first game. With the bullet hole in the wall!
Yep. Short glory hole. God damn it. Aquanet has all day old. Okay, so this bitch right here. The one who brought Dr. Gray to this place to speak with Maya. Okay, Maya's 18. I forgot that they actually do clarify age in this. Okay, cool. So it seems adequate size to me. Fuck. Yeah, no, we can see it. We were able to finally confirm it. Okay, cool. But yeah, so this bitch, who was supposedly sleeping during the event, the only one who's not accounted for what happens. I have a feeling that she's the one who had the gun and who actually shot, killing Dr. Gray. See here, it's not about size, it's about how you use gentlemen, and like a little about size. That's fair. That's fair. It's the combination. Okay, so we have a bullet hole. I don't think there's going to be anything else in here. Let's see here. Meaning in the first game, when she channeled her sister and got Booba, she would have been 17. Yeah. I thought I remembered that being the case. Let's play the what Pokemon do these people look like game. I will not be distracted, stranger. We're going to progress. Let's go talk to this lady again. I'd like to ask a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? What, I can't just throw it around and be successful? Get it? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Okay, that's what happened. I still don't know why she immediately jumped in on that. What happened there in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. You, what? To make her go unconscious, correct? Is that how they knock people out of channeling? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Sir, looks sad. I'd like to talk about the murder. Sudden grin. Oh, that tragedy! Honestly. Do you like the starfish and throw it after women to say go fuck yourself? Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. It's probably not, Nick. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean?
Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. See, the spirit is revolting. Well, don't say it out loud, you'll hurt its feelings.
That was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
That folding screen
there. Oh, spaghetti. Oh, pose that picture of the bullet hole in the folding screen.
It's the crane's sacred writings.
Um...
Along with this crane's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions.
If
I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Oh, God. I'm just not going to tell her about it. And we're just going to hope that she doesn't come to court. Even though it's literally her daughter who's being accused of murder. That actually did technically murder someone, potentially. Or potentially not. I still say there's... Bullet came from somewhere else. No, we're not doing this conversation again. Do we need a recap of this joke again? God damn it. It does, though. It does look like she just got a whole bunch of nut on the outside rim of her glass. So yeah, that looks like nut to me. Yeah, so there's totally no glory hole in your screen. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. I'm gonna do something stupid really quick. So we're gonna save. Then we're gonna double save just to make sure. Oh, good, I can't present evidence to her. Okay, at least she's getting her protein for the day. God damn it.
I was literally just gonna say she needed some extra protein.
I love you. So, how was Pearl today?
Mr. Wright?
I hope it's pistachio. Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the branch family.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a bold claim right now. And if I'm right, I'm gonna say I called it. And if I'm wrong, I probably will have had at least 4 more wild theories before we finally get to the point that we find out the truth. But I'm saying she did it. Because she's trying to get Maya out of the way so Pearl is actually next in line. So my bold claim someone paint pupils on her eyes, damn it. Let's hear it. She said it's fucking almond milk. I did. Yeah, no, there seems to be some major jealousy there. Wow, she's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what?
Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright. Please tell Maya I said hi.
What was that?
Mystic Maya? How does this cup never become empty? I don't know. Again, See, now I hate myself, because on Tangential Tuesdays especially now, I will forever think recap. But it's just like the fucking guy whose name I can't remember from, Contradiction, who's just got the endless glass of whiskey. You know, I heard almond tastes like cyanide. Little sips, everlasting nut drink. Alright, let's go see if we can find Pearl. Are you here? Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? It's here. They didn't pay the artist enough for that. Is she in the side room? Oh, you. Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy? It's your bold claim the only reason she leaves the screen is to refill her cup. No, I'm a lawyer.
That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire?
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright.
Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
Not even in the right order. Can you just, like, leave forever? Please? I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here?
So, like, I started this thing called parapsychology at this college, and...
You told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here?
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Dear honey, you have the wrong hair color to act this dumb. Fuck. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? I hate you so much!
Apparently Phoenix does too.
Nick is relatable.
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
If Lana ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. You need Sean's hair color, goddammit.
I don't want to talk to her, but I have to. Ah.
So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like, what?
Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power.
I suppose this village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. If she says like one more time, so help me, Meepus! Fucking same, man. Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Yeah, no, I'm thinking it's either her or it's this old bitch.
You what?
What's up?
What did you say?
That she did it.
Oh. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that because I literally had to cover my head, my ears, my headphones,
That's
and
fair.
squeeze, so I didn't hear it like one more time.
That is very fair. It's okay, you sort of get used to it. I think it's the child. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... I'm not reading it in her voice. I want her to die. You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh?
Well, like a long, long time ago, I was a patient of his. So she's a crazy person. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Shouldn't we fucking ask more questions and not just be like, oh, well, obviously, something's wrong. You know what, just don't ever talk to me again. That's all I can ask. Oh, hey, it's Pearl. Ah, it surprised me. And how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still got the key to the room. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. We're gonna present the Megatama. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Yawn! I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
That's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke?
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's extra creepy because she would have been 17.
I don't like the implications of that.
Alright, it's been a fun stream. Later, y'all. We're done with Attourney forever.
In the arms of the derp.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Fuck. I hate this. What?
So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah. I will.
Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale.
Would you just stop?
That's creepy.
I don't think Nick is that old. I think he's, in his early 20s? I don't remember, but still.
He's
that
probably mid-20s because he's already gone through law school.
It seems like in this world it's a shorter thing.
I would still probably say
But,
around mid.
like, yeah. No.
It's still icky.
Yeah.
That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
No! What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Alright, cool. Tell me about the murder. Did you do it? Pearl, are you friends with my... That's your question? That's the thing you're gonna ask first. Are you friends with someone who I'm pretty sure is your sister?
Cousin.
Cousin, that's right, thank you.
I haven't even been paying attention. How did I know this is not you?
Well, wait. Let's look at something really quick.
I thought that they...
Oh, that's right, it is Maya's aunt who's Morgan. Okay. I forget things. I have issues with remembering characters when there's more than like 5.
You have trouble remembering characters when there is 5.
You know what? I'm gonna disappear now, chat. I'm just gonna... Alright. There we go. I'm safe. I'm fine. No one can see me, no one can hear me. I'm perfectly safe in my own little world
How
now.
did you make yourself fully shadow?
I have things. I also still have this that I haven't used for anything in particular, but someday I'm gonna break it out. Someday,
Today
chat!
is the day.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why did you do this on April Fool's when you were green screen, Sean?
That's fair.
You would have truly been floating red, Sean.
I got too many memes, I can't keep track of them all. Alright, back to video game. We're making progress today. I said it was gonna happen.
Surprisingly, you actually are.
Chat, thank you for backing me up. Thank you for not trying to destroy me with tangents for one single tangential Tuesday.
Why would you encourage them?
I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
How about those Furbies? God damn it. What's up, Haley? Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Real smooth.
Alright, we have to do it now.
But I'm still gonna play the video game, so y'all are gonna get attempted whispered versions of these voices, and it's gonna be really, really bad, and we're just gonna deal with it. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's hard to do Nick's voice in up close mic. I can't do it. I
I was just gonna come over to turn it off.
It's done. I'm sorry, Sela. I'm sorry. Pizza with or without the bread? That's just like... That makes my heart hurt.
That sounds like it would just be cheese-covered sauce. You'd have to eat that with a spoon.
That just sounds like depression soup. That's just lasagna without noodles. You get it, Sela. You do. Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Fucking stop it! Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
None. I am a lawman. I do lawyer things. Would you like to see my badge? It's totally real and not plastic. Actually, it might be plastic. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's real. It's absolutely real. Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study the crane technique.
Nick, you're gonna have to pull the fast one, my guy. I get it. No, I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
If I say yes, will you still be able to give me information that I need? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Nick, she's like 8!
You
Hey!
didn't know what a lawyer was when you were 8?
I don't know if I would have or not. Probably not, because I never had any dealings with it. Except maybe through television. But again, this is a very protected child who's lived up in a weird spirit medium monastery her entire life, which I'm guessing
that's
has
fair.
little to no access.
That's fair. Because I was going to say, I know what a lawyer is since, like, words, basically, because I would grow up watching, like, Law and Order with my parents and shit.
That's fair.
It was the 90s, okay? It was a different time.
My family never watched it.
Really?
Yep.
My parents did, actually.
I gotta be honest, I'm glad, because it looked boring as shit.
My mom's text notification is the
Dun-dun.
dun-dun.
I heard from a Japanese lawyer yesterday that this is actually not how they do it. Wait, ramen with or without the noodles? How did I miss that one? Goddamn. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. See? You give me shit for being like, why wouldn't this 8-year-old know what a lawyer is? I know what I'm talking about. I remembered the child's age.
Okay, but a lot of 8-year-olds with or without any law experience would know what a lawyer is. I forget that she grew up in an isolated monastery. My B.
Dear Sean, do you know what a lawyer is? Yes, let me speak with my lawyer to make sure that I can legally say it. Ramen, chicken, or beef. See, I gotta be honest, chicken. I'm always going chicken whenever I'm doing my packet ramen, although to be fair.
We had a pork one the other day that was dang.
We did. Whenever I actually get like nicer dried ramen from a like Asian grocery store, I go it up like, let's hear chicken if it's cooked, beef if it's raw. And see, okay, here's a question that I have to ask everyone in chat, because Ethan, my friend, as the one who like would go to the fucking plaid pantry with me growing up to go pick it up, I have to ask, was this something that anyone else did? So did anyone else in chat ever just take your packet top ramen, break it up, like literally just like bash it until it's broken up into little pieces, pour it into a plastic bag, pour the sauce over top, and then just have a nice crunchy snack? Or like pour the seasoning packet over top, shake it up, and then just crunch on it? Cause it's actually really fun. Oh no, Ethan. As my lawyer, I think we might need to have a conversation. Okay, hear me out though. It's actually delicious, okay? Don't knock it till you've tried it. Tea noodles are fine or fire uncooked, but only without the taste. It's actually really good, okay? Obviously, don't do the entire sauce or seasoning packet because that's
A lot of sodium.
a lot of sodium. But genuinely, I've eaten so many raw pasta boxes. See, I'm not letting you cook. Ethan, you get it! It was the shit. I haven't had it in a while, but now I'm craving. And see, there's like a half a case of top ramen on top of my cabinets, literally staring me down. And there's a part of my brain that's like, am I about to do this? I'm not going to.
Do you need me to go get you the ramen so you can do this?
It's okay. It is okay, but for some reason, if you want a little more spice, the pork flavor had a little more kick. The chicken, the chicken just tasted like straight salt. The chicken was not the way to go. The beef flavor was fire, but I'm telling you all, right now, you have no legal right to say my opinion is wrong unless you have tried it. Can you give Sean another cake, sir? God damn it. Legally, I will have my lawyer write up some things. You cannot talk shit unless you've tried it, because it's actually fucking fire. Like, literally. Just set it on your countertop, just pop it a bunch with your fist, just break it up, pour it into a bag, pour some of the seasoning packet, shake it up. It's fucking delicious. Like, dry ramen with just the powder on the noodle brick is the only way poor people eat ramen. Fuck. See, Josh, you get it. Josh understands what it was like being poor.
Okay, I was broke as shit in college and ramen was my main diet. I still ate it cooked out
Not
of
a
the
poor
pot.
child, though. Let's see, we used to eat that shit in 6th grade and our teachers had to... That's right, I forgot they banned it for a bit because it would make so much of a mess with some kids opening the bag too much and the noodles would go everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean this. The next time you're craving just a nice crunchy snack, try this. You will thank me later, because here's the thing that you have to think about. If you never ate sleep for dinner, then you aren't poor. See, I did that. I was a poor kid too. You know what? We ate nothing. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. Because here's the thing you gotta think about when it comes to top ramen. It's giant crunchy noodle chip. Exactly! So when you're looking at the top ramen, when it's not, or I mean, even when it is cooked, it's kind of squiggly. But like, there's so many little crevices for the seasoning packet to attach to. Okay? So you get that seasoning nicely covered all over the whole fucking thing.
Alright, fuck it, we're gonna try this shit.
Alright, we're doing it now. We only have...
Try this to get you to shut up about it, because
I
apparently
will
it's the
hear.
best thing in the world.
Why don't you take over? That way I can prepare it properly.
Oh,
Okay?
I'm sure it's such a difficult process.
It is a delicacy.
Hello, chat. You knocked down a story of seasons, little thing!
Sorry, that was my dad.
He's so mean. He just throws my shit everywhere. Dang.
I literally felt as though I was walking by.
I'm just enjoying the music now. Oh, wow, that's actually very pleasant. Hi, chat. How's everybody doing? You gotta be delicate if you want to save the bag to use that as the receptacle in which you eat it out of. Those top ramen bags are definitely made to be destroyed, says Ethan. Hi, Nico. How are you, sweetheart?
I think we're safe.
Thank you, stranger. So I actually also got myself a pair of cat ears. Mine are black, but they have the inside is kind of a hot pink to match with the inside headband of my headphones. But unfortunately, my headphones are a little smaller than Sean's, and so it doesn't quite fit my gaming set properly. So I wound up actually having to jerry rig some ponytails to properly secure them onto it, and thankfully with my curls, it hides it. So, Ethan says, I just love this right now. You joined us, and all I hear is Sean beating the shit out of a bag of ramen.
I love that you recognize the sound. Man.
Everyone knows the sound of a bag of ramen.
The specific sound of eating the ramen. You are about to have your mind blown, though.
I am so sorry that you're not feeling well, Nico. Shopping is definitely my coping mechanism, but I completely understand that is not the case for everybody, and it can be very exhausting for some people. So I'm sorry that you're not feeling great.
So
I am 1000% with you on that, Nico. I was going to a party the other night, and I had to throw 2 outfits in the donate pile because I have gained so much weight. So I feel you, sweetheart, and I'm sorry you're going through that. It sucks. Okay.
I know, dude. And see, there was a plaid pantry that was like a mile away from our places. So we'd all get together with our like $1 each. We'd go grab a packet.
I'm not wearing
Exactly.
it. Sela, he'll wear the frog hat after.
They were
I'm
cheap
gone.
as shit. I promise I will throw it on. Okay.
Okay.
So grab one. So I will show you. So like they literally end up being these little like ramen chips. I don't know if you can actually.
You can
see.
actually see like
There's
the
literally
seasoning.
on there.
I have my own hair on my hand somehow. Pink. Yours got more than mine.
I'm sorry. It's good, right?
You know what this reminds me a little of?
What's that?
Slightly less flavorful version of the chips we get from your job.
Kind of, yeah. It's surprising, right?
I want to find one that has more seasoning though.
Here, let me throw some more seasoning on.
You didn't mix this in well.
There's no good way to mix it in. It's impossible to mix it in properly.
Nubby being extra critical.
I didn't want to use the entire seasoning packet because that's so much sodium.
Oh, it's so much sodium. And we don't eat sodium, so like, it
Okay,
sucks.
That should be better.
Alright.
But yeah, no, genuinely, y'all, anyone talking shit in chat right now? You need to try it for yourself. Because it's fucking delicious. Again, chicken's not the best flavor to do, but it's what we have here.
It's alright.
What?
It wouldn't be like a go-to snack.
I'm taking my ramen and I'm leaving.
It is Maruchan, Josh.
Bye, guys.
He actually walked up to the door. Oh shit, he left. Okay. Well, I guess I do have to wear this thing. Okay, well, I guess this is my stream now. Oh, he's back! So, Josh, what we do is we go to Winco and we buy, like, the giant pack of the Maruchan ramen for super cheap. You can toss it. I'm good. We would get Bulldog, but we are broke bitches in this household.
Yep, that is a fact.
So.
But yeah, no, it's still just as, like, mediocrely decent as I remember. I would eat that over a Cakester anytime.
Oh, Gizzy's here. Okay, cool.
I will send you a case of Bulldog, then fuck, you were the best, man.
You actually can leave because
Hey,
Gizzy and
let's
I got
go.
this. We're running the channel now.
Honestly, the bulk box is the way to go. Like, there's a lot of ramen in my teeth, so I had to stop for a second because ramen. Fancy up the ramen, some green onions, soft-boiled egg, and some type of protein. And see, exactly.
So Sean actually does up our ramen nights, even using the Maruchan stuff.
We don't ever use the seasoning packet for it because if we're actually having ramen, I'm making a fresh homemade broth because it's not that hard.
Yeah, no, so he makes the broth at home. He adds actual protein usually, lots of fresh veggies,
Buttered corn.
the soft-boiled egg, of course.
Because that's how you get the best flavor. JD,
Yeah.
my dude, what is good? How you do it, man?
Hi, JD! I was in Wibbles' chat earlier. Is she still streaming? Because if so, then whoever finishes first should raid the other.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. We can absolutely make some tonkatsu when you come visit, man. How you doing, JD? Does he add protein like Morgan does? God damn it.
Well, you know, Josh, we would make you ramen if you ever came to visit us when I fucking invite you.
Oh, shit.
How many times have I been like, yo, man, just pull up, take a break from work, we're down, like, come and chill. But no, Josh is a workaholic, and he's got...
Now, I am a busy guy. His dance card is very full.
Apparently. But anyways, I mean, I guess I'll give you your channel back if you actually want it, because you straight up walked out of the apartment. I thought that I was going to have to finish stream today.
Can I have my stream back, please?
What do you think, Gizmo? Should we give it back?
Gimmo, we're homies. You remember all the scritches I gave you last night?
What do you think, guys? Ooh, who do you prefer, me and Gizmo or Sean?
That's not fair. That's not fair. So yeah, that was a nice little walk down memory lane. Dude, honestly though, I hadn't thought about that in a long, long time.
All I taste now is the ramen seasoning.
Yep. It's not a great snack. But when you're like 10 years old, you only got a couple of pennies to your name.
JD straight up like, I'll be the sacrificial lamb, man. I got you. All right, fine. I guess you can have your stream back. Bye, guys. I'm going to take this one to go have a nap.
I swear,
Again.
I remember more than one time going somewhere to just go donate cans to get a couple of, like, if we're lucky, $3, go get something to drink and a packet of top ramen and just snack on that shit. Let's see here, we ain't talking about a healthy or amazing taste. We're talking about a value and nostalgia. Exactly! Exactly! If you weren't there when it happened, you just don't get it.
And now you know how I feel about the cakes.
No. That's different.
Wibbles and Venom said otherwise.
My mouth is less dry from eating straight fucking dry top ramen with nothing but salt. This is the wildest stream in a while. Welcome again. Back to Tangential Tuesdays, everybody. I'm siding with Cakester, that's it. Everyone except for Ethan and Josh and JD and Caitlin is banned. You're not banned.
I better not be. I live here.
You are literally the last name.
I'm the last one you think of? I literally live here.
You were the one who, to this moment, even after trying, are like, yeah, no, that's trash.
It literally just tastes like the ramen packet.
Exactly.
I'm with everybody who prefers to just crunch on, like, straight, uncooked noodles.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. Put yourself...
Rotini is the best uncooked noodle. Change my mind.
Rotini?
Yeah, because it has the little spirals for you to crunch into.
Fair. Caitlin is just uncivilized. It's okay. This shit's like me off my Adderall. Fuck. I remember hunting for change from my house to Plaid. Sometimes you'd find them underneath the counter right at the checkout, and you can't get an extra pack or a chocolate-covered cherry. Exactly. Exactly. There was that sweet moment of, oh, hell yeah. I just found an extra quarter on the way.
That's Gizmo.
He's so puppy. Like, finding a quarter while you were on your way to Plaid Pantry was the greatest fucking thing, because it was like, oh, sick. I might actually be able to get a little extra something, because, you know, we're talking about...
This was like the early 2000s.
It's like over 20 years ago at this point. Or no, right about 20 years ago. Yeah, because
were your parents really letting you go to the store by yourself at like 8?
I mean, it was Plaid Pantry.
I don't know what that is.
It's a gas station.
Oh. Your parents were letting you just walk to a gas station by yourself at like 8?
It was like a mile, and it was like 3 of us kids, and it was the early 2000s, okay?
That's fair. The early 2000s were such a different fucking time than they are.
That is a fact. Gallon cans of government peanut butter? This is something I have never heard about. I solved the murder. The smokestack in the background did it. JD, you're on to something. We went to that. That's right! Yeah, there were a couple of different times where us and a couple of friends would get together. We'd go to the Mac station. We'd take that down to the Oregon Zoo. Act like not even teenagers. Took the fucking Max as a child. Can't do that these days. Yeah. It's pretty much my childhood experience too. See? That's fair, Sela. Pantries here had paint cans of peanut butter? Damn! Okay, so now here's my question, and I might have to Google this, and I might be scared of the answer. But would they just, like, take a bunch of different donated things of peanut butter and mix them together? Or was it, like, they'd get essentially, like, restaurant-sized things? I feel like that's probably more likely what it would be. Sean White's Pro looks so disappointed at me. It was sold in a can. Okay, interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to look up what these look like. No, come back, Mozilla Firefox. I need you to actually search things. Let's see, it was probably restaurant shit. That's what I was thinking. Giant cans of peanut butter. Oh, so it was... I'm gonna guess... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for.
No cursing, mother ducker.
That's rude. That's rude. You didn't have to eat the ramen. You didn't have to ruin my childhood. The pussy. Here, I owe Sela a frog hat. Are you still wearing frog hat?
I have it here next to Gizmo.
Can I have frog hat?
But then I have to get up.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind. I will get it in a second. So this is more what you're talking about, right, Josh? So literally just this absolutely giant paint bucket looking thing. I mean, that honestly, that's a good deal. That is 35 pounds of peanut butter for $68 if you actually needed 35 pounds of 6. We got it now. A metal gallon size. Oh, dang, okay. Let's see if we can find it. Now I'm curious. I was doing so well. I was playing video games and I was making progress. This feels like it's gonna be it. It's only 10 ounces, but is this more likely? Let's see here. I won't no curse him. I'm too close to the no curse term. Oh God, no. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. You know what? Gizzy would probably try to. We actually have a frog hat for Gizmo. I think I helped derail the video game. It's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way, Ethan. Alright, let me go grab frog hat. I can buy multiple no cursing streams. Please don't! Alright. Let me just get resituated. I'll probably do 2 full weeks, if not more. Oh God. No, please don't. Please don't. Alright. Also, I'm gonna do one more reminder because we have about 45 minutes before stream is over. If you have not already, hop into the Discord and make sure you vote for what our next maid costume is gonna be, because at the end of stream today, the last thing we do before we say it's over
Did you actually
is announce
just
it.
remember to post a link to your Discord?
I did.
I'm proud of you.
And also, Haley, thank you. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube channel. There's a lot of shenanigans over there. And honestly, the shorts have been doing a lot better than I would have expected. Oh, dang. It was even GIF. Ooh. Okay. It was like this Sean, except a white label that just said peanut butter. Alright, that's fair. Why are there mints? I need to pull this up really quick. Because there's one thing about this item that is confusing me. So, peanut butter can. And will it throw in free mints with your peanut butter? I don't know why this is confusing and almost angering me as much as it is, but it is. You can't justice me.
It's in case you date a person like me who can't stand the smell of peanut butter on anything.
You know what? That's fair. Shall we video game chat?
I think we're too far gone.
I'm gonna try and bring it back. So, what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday.
After I make myself a good peanut butter sandwich, I want a package of mints. Yes, just like grape juice and Oreos, peanut butter and mints is the next great snacking combination. Which, that's a throwback that I feel like few people actually remember at this point.
I remember it.
It was one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth.
That was awful.
You guys wanted a recap from a year and a half ago?
Was it really only a year and a half? That feels like fucking... That was the first food court we did.
Yep, that was the first food court. Okay, so I don't remember if there ever actually was a clipping of that specific moment, so I could show y'all the stream if you want to see it. But what happened when we originated, before I'd created this whole thing to go along with food court, when it was just the idea of, let's just do a stream where we talk about food things. The big thing that we were going to do every time we did a food court stream was I was going to take suggestions, especially with how international of an audience we have, of weird food combinations. And the first one that we did was our friend Pigeon from Serbia, who... I don't know why this is one of their favorite things. But Pigeon suggested that we dunk an Oreo in grape juice. And it was one of the least pleasant experiences of my entire life.
We literally bought grape juice exclusively for that because it's not something we keep around.
Yep. And it immediately got thrown in the trash after that.
The trauma.
But yeah, don't try it. If a random Serbian bird ever tries to convince you to try it, don't. It's here. I'm gonna lie on paper. That doesn't sound bad, but I feel like it's worse. Yep. And see, that was the thing. I was like, you know what? I could see where this would potentially work.
Cookies, cream, grape do not go together. Cookies and cream? Yes. Cream and grape? Maybe. Cookies and cream and grape? No!
Yep.
No!
I was like, you know, there's something about this that is at least intriguing. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it'll be okay. It wasn't good. Don't try it. What's your question, Josh?
Oh, this, I found it yesterday.
Is that a spare key to the room?
If you want it, I can give it to you.
Yeah, let's take it. Alright. Well, if you really want to give it to me. Let's see here. What hold pastry is better, bagel or donut? Now, see, I'm going to be honest. I gotta go with a bagel.
Why do you say bagel like that?
Why do you always make fun of me? Bagel. Why? Is it because I'm not holding the A extra hard like a New Yorker?
It's bagel.
Bagel.
You say it like bagel sometimes.
I don't, and I didn't. I did not. You guys, Caitlin is gaslighting me.
You gaslight me all the time, Steve.
And Josh says bagel. No, bagel. I have a weird in between where it's not like, it's not bagel or bagel. It's bagel. Almost like peggle. Quick and easy, all right? I'm a Pacific Northwesterner. We talk fast.
I'm Puerto Rican, we do too.
You look like a child at a toy store, Nick.
Let's see here. Now, is it that you prefer flavored bagels or just a plain bagel? You know, I gotta be honest. I'm open either way. I'm not very particular with my bagels, and I think here's the other thing that puts bagels over the top for me. Also, schmear or no schmear. I could go either way. Because here's the thing. You can't do a savory donut. And if anyone is about to come in this chat room and be like, oh, a maple bar with bacon on it, get the fuck out of here. Those are disgusting. I will have no one say anything otherwise in my chat room. Okay? But you can do a sweet bagel. You can. Fucking triple berry bagel is delicious as shit. Cinnamon raisin is just absolutely divine. Like, why are you looking at me that way?
Cinnamon bagel? Absolutely. Love. Cinnamon raisin? Are you a heathen?
Bro, ungot blueberry smear on a bagel. Oh, now that's a dank combo. We're just gonna move on. Okay. A cheddar jalapeno donut is literally just a bagel. It's a smaller, slightly less dense bagel. I don't believe this. Also, there are 6 fucking ads on this right now. Jesus Christ, get your cancer away from me. There's more. Stop popping up. So look at the recipe. It's not a bagel. Okay, let me take a peek. Do they actually make it similar to a donut? I mean, I gotta be honest, this looks more like jalapeno cheddar hush puppies in donut shape, if I'm being honest. I still don't know that I believe this. If you can find, okay, I'm gonna put this challenge out there. I have cinnamon raisin oatmeal. Oh, that's solid. That is solid. I'm gonna put the raisins are solid. I will hush that as Sean.
I'll
Okay.
eat raisins by themselves as a snack. I don't want raisins in my pastries, in my bread, or in my fucking oatmeal. No!
I would not have thought that the topic of bagel or donut would create such a rift between Caitlin and I. Okay, Josh. I must push this out to you. What you have to do, also if it is fried in oil, it is a donut. But see, it's the same thing with hush puppies. You fry them in oil too. Bagels are baked, damn it. I'm already saying it's not a bagel, okay? I've admitted that. I'm changing my tune, and it's a donut-shaped hush puppy. Let's see here. I don't want to eat moldy grapes. Thank you. God damn it. I have a challenge for you, Josh. We have 35 minutes left in stream. If you can find 3 good-looking other recipes that aren't just fucking put some cheese in it and don't frost it. 4 savory donuts. I will potentially be open to this idea. God damn it, and he immediately pulls one out.
Ew, rosemary onion donut?
Ooh.
Donuts
Okay,
are supposed to be
let me-
sweet. I don't like
Let me
this
put a
game.
caveat of it's actually got to be, like, potentially delicious.
I don't like this game at all, you guys.
See here, 35 minutes and we're still not done with the investigation. I'm trying! Reason should only be
Are
on the
you actually
explanation.
trying though?
I am! I don't know how to feel about that. Like, rosemary and onion doesn't sound like the right vibe. It's, oh yeah, you just grate an onion. It's only a tablespoon of rosemary. How many does this make? And then you top it with a chive butter. Okay.
Ew.
I feel like Josh's silence is him looking for more recipes. God damn it! It's your whole fucking list. God damn it. Let's see here. I'm sorry, but a coconut yellow Thai curry cruller. That's a cruller, not a donut. But also, that looks like something that they're doing slightly more on the sweet side. So I will not accept this. Saffron crullers. Ooh, oh god. Why would you add sherry to it? I don't like this. I don't like this. A cruller is I know it's a type of donut, Josh! There were 3 on here. One of them looked potentially interesting. The rest of them, I gotta say no. I think at this point it's safe to say we have 2. We have 1. I'm still looking for 2 more recipes that are actually appealing. I put this challenge on you. I don't know what the reward is outside of Sean probably not screaming anymore, which that's never gonna happen. Oh god, no. Now see, now you've just committed a crime, Josh. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to here real quick because I think we need to be here to talk about this, and thankfully this was already up and ready, so we can just adjust this out because chat.
Your ears are uneven.
I know it's because of the hat. So we need to talk about this. As I try to fix my cat ears. There we go. I know we all disagree on a lot of things when it comes to pizza. But I think we can all agree that Christina here needs to go die in a hole for suggesting that an Italian pizza donut is a thing. I can make it worse. Look at number 2 on the list. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna click on that in a sec.
Oh god, that looks awful.
This is genuinely potentially a hate crime.
Get the bar police on the line. Stab.
Honestly, what the shit is this? I'm not reading your bullshit. Look at how many fucking cancerous ads there are. Fuck off, progressive lady. I don't care. Where is the recipe? I'm still scrolling. Where's the fucking recipe? But also, why are you cutting them that way? They're not filled or anything. This is just sad. This is just incredibly sad, and you were wrong. Let's see here. It's not a crime. Or wait, I bet the Italians would approve. Okay, what's... You say number 2 on the list. Nikki A, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, what? Oh, thank God. The universe is right and has decided that this doesn't need to exist, so we can't actually see the recipe for fucking mac and cheese donuts.
No, who would make that?
This is... We've stumbled on a terrible rabbit hole. Kale and sun-dried tomato basil donuts.
Josh, what have you done? Why are you trying to ruin donuts?
Baked cream cheese and herb. Maybe. Mini cheese donut. That's not anything. Okay, that's just using a fucking donut for your dough for a Monte Cristo. That's not unique or creative. You just probably have terribly clogged arteries. Bacon and green onion donut with cheese. Goat cheese frosting. No, donut Monte Cristo slider sounds awesome. That's fair. And these aren't donut recipes. This is literally just take a sweet donut, cut it open. You know what? Fucking fight me, Josh. Fight me about it. This is trash. No. This is me dying. Cheddar sriracha cornbread donuts, meh. Grilled cheese crescent donut? What the fuck is this? Please tell me all of these have been removed. No! This is horrifying. In what world do you think this looks good? Why would you proudly put this on your website in 2014? Americans ruin food changed my mind. I won't, because you're not wrong.
2014?
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is a almost 10-year-old. Oh god. Oh no, what you got, Josh? I'm curious if you're gonna find one. I'm not actually memeing. I want you to find one that is actually going to be interesting. Oh, cool. And they used fucking. They don't even use Kraft singles. They use goddamn Velveeta. Oh god. Oh god. The process is awful. No. I'm dying on the inside right now. That's not... just because you cut it into the shape of a donut doesn't make it a fucking donut. Let's see here. We have many people... Again, pizza donuts. I'm going to scream. Alright, what do we have? Oh, God. Okay, we might be in for something horrible, chat, and I would like to apologize. British people ruin food, changed my mind. Okay. Let me make sure... Yeah, we're going to have to adjust this out a little bit. You might have found the worst one right here, my friend. Savory donuts with salmon, bacon, corn, chives, and cream cheese filling. Why? Why? But those look like they're sweet donuts too, potentially. I don't think I can do this anymore. Shall we go back to video game? Because I think I lost my appetite. So I will leave you with the last... Okay, we got one more. We got one more to go. What do we have? Basil pesto and feta stuffed savory brioche donuts. Oh, cool. Hi, Aaron. Let's see here. Hey, thank you for hanging, Josh. It is always a pleasure, man. Oh, no, that looks disgusting. That's not, that's not a fucking donut. That's just fucking stuffed fry bread. No. Stop this. Words have meaning. They do. I am unrationally angry about this. Also, chat, keep him from the game. I did my best, goddammit. Alright. Video game. Let's get back to it. We got the key from Pearl. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Okay.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? I'm too cute to just call you Pearl. That's fucking weird, Nick. Can you not?
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? I'm so lost, and not just because of the donut tangent. Oh, cool, now it's radioactive.
Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet somewhere, or someone hiding a secret.
I know exactly who to go talk to. Hey! Hey, bitch! Oh, I wasn't supposed to curse. The no cursing timer probably ran out. Well, no, because I was cursing a lot when I was getting angry over the donuts. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No, how old do you think I am? Alright. Present the Megatama. Wow, it's a Megatama.
This guy
There you
hydrates,
go.
right, guys?
You shouldn't have. Oh, look, it's that pretty lady who literally never opens her eyes. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. Okay, so that wasn't the right choice. Shit, we have to actually talk to her, don't we? I cursed again. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. She squints the sun too harsh. We're inside. Ah, what is that? Is this what the key's for? I feel like it's what the key's for. You can see it.
Or you can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Huh? What?
This is the power of the Megatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Or psyche locks. Words. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to...
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Megatama on this person. And let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but... guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you.
How?
If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psyche lock thing a try. Alright. So we're going to... let's see here. How do I use it? I need an explanation. Let's see here. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first, I have to use Maya's Megatama. Oh, okay, so now we do actually present it to her. Silence! Yay! Success! The victim. Any Mini. I believe you know who, or you do know who Mr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed. For now. So something that shows a possible connection between Annie and Dr. Gray. What's the last name of... I don't know on this one. It's not gonna be the map of Fey Manor, that much is for sure. I don't think it's gonna be any of the evidence we have. What if we do... nope, that's wrong. Can I save Scum? I'd like to save Scum. Okay. Maybe possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray. I believe you might have known him at least indirectly. Is it maybe the map? No. I don't know. If you don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. So maybe we don't have the evidence we need? Because that's not going to be it. The key isn't going to show anything. Is it the fact that you were here to see Maya? Wow, she's got some big zonkin' hanging chains. What's up, Keffel? That's about as hopeless as me flirting. How you doing, my friend? Okay, so we need to find proof that the two of them might have actually known each other. Okay. I just took a lot of damage. That was just my bad. Let's go back to the side room. Let's talk to what's-her-name. Let's see if maybe... Hey, it's you, pal! So you're gonna be your lawyer, I bet. Emotional damage. Yep. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Took a lot of damage talking to a girl yet again, like me flirting. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. No, showing the child a gun isn't going to impress her, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Can you tell me anything? What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. Oh, yay, of course. Must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, the lizard lady herself. Took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Yeah, she got pictures of the crime scene. Lotta's hot pictures. Wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? Cannot stop yawning! About Dr. Gray. Victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspaper from last year and... Huh? Could have sworn I'd got an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets, and boy are those big. Looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. That might be a tip for how she would have known him. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah. Bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. I'm sorry, what? Von Karma should be in jail!
How the fuck is he the prosecutor?
Yeah! What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Successor? The horrible aftertaste of Von Karma. Honestly. Okay. So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor really long, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That can't be legal. That feels like it's all kinds of corrupt. That's why they call that's what they call a prodigy, pal. Huh. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. Von Karma really that good, I know. Country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? It's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma, honestly. At least I could curse now that I have to deal with Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. That's the one. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore now that he's gone. Okay. Well. Let's just go back to the law offices and pretend that we aren't going to be facing Von Karma's friggin' child. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? It's here. And pretend that nut. Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Okay. So that should be the evidence that we need for any... I don't want to talk to her. I really don't want to talk to her. But we have to. Okay, present. Hi, Annie. I have evidence this time. Can you just not talk? Alright, let's see if this works. This should be the connection. Big piece of news. Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Hey, welcome home, Soup. How is you doing, friend? What? Okay, maybe we need to go take it to, what's his name? Oh god, why can I not remember his name? Gumshoe. I had to actually see him. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and how was you doing that day, Soup? Hey, that's the news story. The one about the malpractice, Soup. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Officer Pokemon Gumshoes. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. So how do you examine the stuff in the winding way? You mean the car accident the nurse died in? So today was... she literally only made $14 from deliveries and mileage reimbursement? Oh god, that sucks, Soup. I am so sorry. That's brutal. Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. I thought you lost it. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Oh, shit! It was her sister. That's okay. That explains a lot. Let's see, your slowest balls only went on 4 deliveries today, or total. Oh god, yeah, no, that is brutally dead. I'm so sorry, my friend. That is never a fun way to go into your day off. Having to be that slow. Okay, let's see if we get it right this time.
Is her name Any Mini or is it Any Mini?
It's Any Mini, I do believe. But it's a play on Any Mini. Yep.
Or Any Mini.
Yep.
That's weird.
And then her sister's name is Mimi. Yep. I'm sure they had a father or a brother named Mo. Alright, let's present this one, now that we actually have the evidence and we're half dead already. Also, I'm alert because Bug of Snack is calling my name and I cannot resist. Yeah, no, isn't it just so addictive, Soup? I'm so glad you finally started Bug Snacks. Let's go. Alright, silence. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney? Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed she was my older sister.
Sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical center? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister.
Meredith?
God damn it. I love you.
Love you.
Okay. That's an interesting little mechanic they added in. I wonder if it's just this case or if it's going to be for the whole game. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name is Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
We freed the girl. That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Hey, Lucas, my dude, how is you doing today? It is a pleasure to see you, my friend. Wiped out. So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. Had a fun interaction at uni, so you recently changed your name and their system, but before that, you had handed some stuff for a group project. So the professor asked us who this person was because they weren't on the list he had of the group.
Oh, that's fantastic. We did. Did we free the girl from the insane donut combinations? We freed everyone from those, stranger.
And that pushed her to her death.
No. I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
We should send Sean a mac and cheese donut. I will scream. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but...
Yo, that is fair, my friend. Especially with how late it's gotta be your time. That is fair. What you been up to today?
You might meet people who weren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Alright, so I have to actually trust my gut on those and be like, nah, we got no evidence, so I'm gonna dip. Oh, wrong button. That's fair. That is very fair. Anything else in the channeling chamber? No, she's gone. Okay. I guess we can leave.
Mr. Nick?
What's wrong? What was that box in the side room before? You know, actually, that's a fair point. We should go back and check if we can.
I've never left Crane Village.
Really? That's, pretty amazing.
You are going to meet Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
I got you, kid. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know any secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. We'll go there in a second, Nick. We gotta go do a thing. Hey, Victor! Victor, my dude, how is you doing? More tangents. What else can be expected? Stop playing the game! This man gets it! How you doing, man? How was your gig this weekend? How'd the show end up going? Practice guy wasn't there, so you didn't go today. You made yourself coffee and took 2 sips and then tried to flick your mouse. You were playing CS and you spilled your whole coffee on the floor. Oh no, made yourself another one. I'm so sorry. That sucks, my dude. I'm sorry to hear. Hey, heck yeah. That is awesome to hear, Vic. Nice. Some people didn't get the aprons. You had to spell it out for them. Oh, man. You know, It is unfortunate how few people can pick up on simple context clues, like, plays on names and stuff. Let's see, we made a ton of food puns. Nice. How'd they end up going out? What was, if you had to, pick one or a couple, what were your favorite food puns you went for? There have been no tangents this entire stream. Yes, that's why we've made it through not an entire day yet. And where did this box come from? Thank you for that, Haley. I'm sure this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's here. I'm a big fan of Let Us Play. Get it? Lettuce. I dig it. That's a great one, man. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. That's suspicious. Said after the show we can catch up. Get it? Chris Ketchup. No, that's fucking great, man. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we can leave Crane Village and go talk to Maya. Let's see if we can actually finish the day today. We got maybe 10 minutes tops. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? This pun's so bad, I think he burned something.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
Wait, that voice. Wait, who is it? Oh, hi! Mia?
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Why are you here? Mia. Yo, is Mia single?
Sadly, Vic, she's dead, but them titties, though.
I mean, if you're down with dating a corpse, I guess probably technically. Fuck. It's okay. If you're cool with an 18-year-old, her younger sister can channel her.
Why you gotta make it weird?
'Cause I went there.
Why you gotta make it weird?
For the funnies.
Ah!
You could just take Maya and let Mia channel her all the time.
That's just weird, guys.
Alright, we're gonna shop now. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Nick, she fucking died. Hell no! That's the right answer right there. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. It's only weird if you make it weird. Nah! Even if you don't make it weird, I'm pretty sure it's still weird. I don't think there's any world where there's not a weird thing. The spirit comes back from the other world, borrows Maya's body for a bit. It's here. But yeah, we had a lot of fun at the gig. It was a good time. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear. That's fucking awesome. How soon do you have the next gig planned out? Do you have anything lined up? Also, I'm gonna do it one more time since we only got about 5 to 10 minutes tops before we end stream and the announcement happens. If you were not already, I didn't. Why did I add an S to the end? That's the actual right command. Hop into Discord and vote for the maid costume we're gonna be getting for the channel, because I will be buying it after stream, and it shall be what we wear for the month of Maid. It's here. Hey, May 15th is the next gig. Nice. Oh, dude, I'm sorry you're getting a cold, man. This time of year's rough. Still feeling tired. Fair. Hopefully you end up getting over it quick. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client.
Let's see here. But that... I know, dude. I just randomly came across that Glued My Balls to My Butthole song, and it's like, why? I knew it was going to be a meme. But why does it... Okay. It's an AI-made song in kind of a Motown feel. It's actually kind of slapping. That's fair.
What's slapping your balls?
We can't talk about that. Nico's here.
Sorry, Nico.
I know, dude. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I can't be the only one who knows of this, because this is fucking magic. This is so brilliantly stupid.
You know what else is so brilliantly stupid? Me. Oh!
God damn it. I love you.
A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia,
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
but
So tell me all about it. Gonna guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again?
yeah, no, she murdered a guy.
She might have murdered a guy.
Fair. Told her everything about what happened in those last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do now? So your AI might be dead soon because new rules require them to reveal all the stuff the AI was trained on and attached to everything made with it, which is honestly fair.
I'm honestly okay with that because
Yeah.
the way that AI is trained for a lot of shit is really sketchy.
Yep.
And honestly kind of terrifying. And the fact that AI is man-made and picks up a lot of, like, the issues that, like, people have, especially with racism and sexism, is terrifying to me.
Do we want to talk about, and I know tangents as we're trying to finish the day, potentially. I need to talk about this. So I found out about a thing yesterday, that it's a new AI app that some garbage fucking company made, where it's an app that they claim is 96% accurate, where if you send the AI a picture of your genitals, within 60 seconds, it can diagnose if you have an STD.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazingly awful.
Yeah. Like, the trash things that people are attempting to do with AI is fucking terrifying. And the company, like, the dude behind the company has admitted, they store the pictures. They keep the pictures.
That's gross. That's
Like,
fucking gross.
there's actual fucking email correspondence from someone higher up in the company saying, yeah, everybody's computer has a lot of penis pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I think it's great seeing everything it was fed into would be transparent. It would be nice and make copyright claims a lot easier.
So the lesson here, kids, is let's not trust AI with pictures of our genitalia, which I don't think is something that should need to be said. Apparently it is.
Especially
you know?
considering that the majority of STDs don't show physical signs and you actually have to get blood tested for them. Like,
That right there. Like, there are 2, maybe 3 major STDs that have physically, like, discernible symptoms.
but even then, sometimes it's just like a one-time flare-up and then you never see it again. Let's just glue our balls to our buttholes and call it a day. Why is my joke on the internet? AI!
And there's also, like, all of the controversy with AI of a lot of modern AI stealing from artists.
Yep.
And the original artist never getting credit for it.
I hope there ends up actually being an implemented rule that they have to be transparent about every single piece of media that was used to train that AI for it.
But also,
You
these are
enjoy
my
some help on
matching
this,
cat
Victor?
ears, you guys. Look how cute we
You're
are.
the cutest. All right, let's
And
see if
I
we can
will
finish
let
this.
Sean borrow these for Maid, if he would
That
like,
sounds good.
so that way he can have pink to match, because he's probably going
There
to...
will be white on that dress, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure there's some white accents.
Oh, is it? I thought it was mostly pink and blue.
I can't remember. We'll probably be seeing it here shortly.
I'll probably be ordering you
Sean
a pair
wearing
of the,
fork
like,
headers.
the pastel-y
No,
ones.
you don't need to order me more.
There's
No.
the cute pastel-y ones that'll match.
Nah, don't worry about it. I don't need 2 different sets of cat ears to match my 2 different maid outfits.
You say it like it's a bad thing that you would.
I love you so much.
Do you see what I have to deal with over here in the Scorpderp household?
I love you.
I love you.
You're so gorgeous.
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is, tell me please. Let's see here. The huggy mode is the greatest thing ever. I still gotta play Helldivers.
Believe in your convictions.
I think I heard it doesn't go well on Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Alright. I think we should probably pause here. I feel like this is a good stopping point. We're at the 2 hour and 4 minute mark. So I probably need to stop anyway. going to turn this off so I don't forget. And we're going to sadly have to start signing off. But, as I mentioned, we currently have a poll going in the Discord. Let me pull it up real quick. To decide, apparently the politics... the fact that people are having a hard time gripping the politics of Helldivers is that... It's not surprising, because right-wingers are absolute fucking morons. Please take full offense, because... It's dumb and you're dumb. But back to what we were saying. Hey Nico, thank you for hanging. It's always a pleasure. Before we talk about what we're doing tomorrow, it is time to announce the winner of the new maid costume.
In a surprise to no one.
Honestly though, because like with all the accessories it comes with and everything, how could it not be the one? So I will be buying this after stream. What we have as an artist, you can be as blunt as possible and people still won't get it. Dude, that's a fucking fact. This sucker right here. This beautiful pink, blue, pastel maid outfit with the little kitty paw bow tie. This is going to be our new maid costume. With almost 50%. One under 50%. This is the winner. I'm so excited you guys picked it. That's a trans maid outfit. Honestly, I love the flag colors. I really do. Can you do a gladiator? You know what? We could always get a gladiator outfit too. I'd be down. I still gotta figure out some stuff for Halloween too, because we gotta.
Okay, speaking of Halloween, since you brought it up.
Yes.
Hang on.
But yeah, I will be buying it. We will be wearing this the vast majority of the month of May. We might break out the old costume once or twice, but this is going to be the one right here.
So,
this beautiful thing. What gladiator? It would be too revealing for Twitch.
Uncover me. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I was working as fast as I can.
So, actually, Haley, it probably wouldn't, considering the current maid costume literally shows all but full nerp. But what I was going to say, now that Sean and I have cat ears for our gaming headsets, I went down a rabbit hole on Etsy, and I found a shit ton of headphone accessories.
There was some really cool stuff
that were actually reasonably priced. And so Sean and I had an idea, if you guys might be okay with it, maybe having like one or two non-included in this costumes, but what if most of this Spooktober, the headphones were like the accessory piece to whatever costume. So like, for example, cowboy hat or like something on the headset, and then outfit to correspond with that, because that's literally something that we found, because we could actually make some pretty cheap costumes around just like little headband accessories, and then those could actually become something that regularly recurs on the channel. So is that something that y'all would be okay with and like support? And you have all the way until October, so that's still like 4.5 months before we got to start preparing for that. Yeah.
How is it already less than half a year until October?
I know, but
so cat ear headphones. Wear cat ears. Technically, yes.
Just get like cat ears for the cat ears. It's fine.
Cat earception. So long as I can bully Sean, I'm down for it. Bet.
Sela, is that even a
Wait,
question?
no bunny ears. Okay, we might have to try and find bunny ears.
There were bunny ears.
Okay.
We'll just get you
We're
like.
good, Keffel.
We'll get like a little puffy collared top with little like pom poms around, so you could be a little bunny.
I can't.
This is gonna be so much fun, you guys. I promise. It's gonna be a lot funnier than it sounds.
Well, yeah. Back to real quick. This is our winner. This is gonna be the one. I hope you guys are
As
excited.
he covers me again with it.
I have to measure myself to make sure we actually get it.
We have a
the
tape
proper
measure, so we're gonna
size.
get it.
Yeah. Because I don't know if they make that kind of dress for people who are 6 foot, 190 pounds. We're gonna see though, and there's just a chance that I might have to be very careful if I stand up. But it should be fun. I hope y'all are ready for that. And with all that being said, sadly we are coming to the end here as always. If I could actually fucking spell.
Say that there was an extra P in there.
Yeah, no, I'm 6 foot tall.
Sean is 6 feet tall. I'm
I am.
5'5", so stand up, babe.
I gotta actually scooch this over a little bit so we can stay into our going to be interesting.
Like,
Yeah, no.
he is that much taller than me.
I am tall.
I barely come up to his ears.
I am actually tall. It's weird to think.
And he was still a little hunched.
Yep. I know you think that I don't have legs.
No, he's
But I
very
do.
tall. There's a reason that I call him Tall Dude when he's streaming. Because I'm speaking for my dogs.
Nico. Have a wonderful night, friend. It's always
Bye,
good to see
Nico.
you. Tomorrow's going to be a much earlier, much more European-friendly stream, so hopefully you can make it. There's a case in Game 3 you're going to love. Ooh, okay. I gotta say, I am so fucking happy to be back to this. It's
You're
been
so
so
much
much
shorter
fun.
now. I'm so tall.
So cute.
Nope.
Um,
But anyway.
yeah, back to what we're doing tomorrow. So, next week, a game that we have been waiting for, throwing it back to what we were talking about Spooktober a second ago, a game that we've been waiting for since our October Next Fest stream, the second one we ever did. Another Crab's Treasure comes out a week from Thursday. So next Friday, a week and a half from today, we are finally going to be getting to dive into it. I still have to
He's
talk to
so
Josh
excited.
and Gimel. I know, right? It's great. It's the best. I'm so excited to get into it with you guys. I think it's going to be awesome. We had so much fun just playing the brief bit of the demo. It's going to be a dank Souls-like. Your dog is very happy to see your dog. Oh, that makes me happy. Breeze. I need to talk to Josh and figure out what our bet is going to be, because there is also going to be stakes around it, where depending on who finishes the game in the shortest amount of playtime.
Sean is expected to actually beat a game in a timely manner, you guys. This is going to be interesting.
Hey, I can actually step up and be a gamer when I want to. We were
The
flying.
high pitch.
We were flying through Hyperlight Drifter.
Fair enough.
I can do it when I want to pull it together.
Except when it comes to Tangential Tuesday, because we just don't play games
We
on
will
Tuesdays.
just never play it on a Tuesday.
Okay, we're going to need to get a t-shirt when we get merch that says on Tuesdays we don't play games.
You know what? I'm writing this down right now, 'cause that's fucking perfect. Excuse me while I write this down really quick, chat.
But anyways, so for
But yeah,
tomorrow...
so because of that
Or-
being the
haha.
case,
He's finishing an announcement.
we have 2 games that we have been... Let me write this down really quick.
So for tomorrow, so that he can actually get to that next week, he's actually going to be finishing 2 games, one of which I finished today, and the last part that Sean has, it was only an hour for me, so with reading time, it's probably only going to be an hour and a half or so.
So, yeah, because I want us to wrap up the 2 things that we have going right now that we're, like, right at the end. Before we start off something else that's going to potentially be a couple of weeks something, because I have a feeling, since it's a Souls-like, and it seems like a fairly robust game, it's probably not going to be just, here's a couple of bosses, you'll be done in, like, 8 hours. I have a feeling it'll be at least, like, a month or 2 of streams.
I'm sure.
I want us to, for once, actually finish 2 games in one day.
In 1 week, to be fair. That rarely happens either.
We've done that.
We have.
We've actually done that a decent amount.
Usually when we're doing, like, the end of games, like, together.
Fair.
But the first game is going
First
to
game
be...
is going to be Slay the Princess, which has
Oh.
been so... Yeah, no, we're finishing with Meg's Monster.
Oh!
Yes.
I was
So we're-
expecting that we were starting with Meg's Monster.
Nope.
No tears at the beginning, tears at the end?
Yep, exactly. We're going to do the horror first. That way we can have some heartfelt tears to deal with whatever horrors we see in Slay the Princess. But we're going to start with Slay the Princess, which I know we are... If I remember right from what Stranger said, we've probably got like an hour-ish of gameplay left, so considering it's me, probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then we're finishing Meg's Monster, which I got to watch Caitlin replay a lot of it yesterday. And it reminded me, even though it's only been like 2-3 weeks since we started it, something around there, it reminded me how absolutely fucking incredible that game is. And I am so very excited to finish it with you guys.
This morning, and it was like so heart-wrenching. I was literally crying for like 10 minutes while playing.
So prepare for potential tears tomorrow, because it's gonna be good, but it's probably gonna hit in the feels. But yes, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. I'm so very excited to do it with you all. I'm gonna go live a little bit earlier than usual, because I want to make sure we have enough time to actually finish it up before I gotta go pick up Caitlin from work.
He's taking me in tomorrow because he's the best.
But
And so he can go to Costco.
yay,
Single car household life. What can we say?
buying gas, woo.
Oh, I thought that you were just doing our grocery shopping.
But yeah, so we will be doing that tomorrow. I hope you guys are excited. It should be 2 very, very good finishes to two of the, I think potentially 2 of the best games that we've played all year so far. and we've been able to play a lot of unique and fun stuff. But as always, since we can't tangent forever, we do have to end this one here, and that means we are
going for an extra like 15 minutes.
Not surprising.
It's us.
We're going to be serenaded on the way out by the man himself, Victor, aka Halo Bear. As always, if you have not already, or even if you have, do yourself a favor. Gizmo's getting hyped for it. Go check out the man's music. His most recent album dropped last month. It's absolutely fantastic. The EP is great. Go listen to Halo Bear wherever you do your listening. There's that link in chat. If you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, Beacon's link down below as well. But thank you all so very much for coming.
Because he rocks out to his music.
He does. I will be seeing you all... trying to do quick math.
Like 30 hours?
In about like 18 hours.
Oh, yeah. Haha, my math is way off.
It'll be less than 24 hours, significantly, that I get to see you guys.
I will see you all in a week.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I probably will see them on Friday. Yeah, for a little while.
But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow morning-ish time for me. Whatever time it may be for you, wherever you're watching from. But as always, thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your Wednesday. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow morning.
An afternoon for you guys, probably.
Exactly.
For our European friends. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
In the arms of the derp, fly away to the derp stream. From this dark, cold retail store, seriously, screw retail, and the endless derp you feel, you are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herb Derp Stream.